What's up, my boy? Episode 272, George Perez Stories. It's your boy, George Perez. Look, I'm not apologizing for not podcasting on Monday. You should apologize because it's Memorial Day. Give it up to all the gente, all the Americanos, Americans, white, black, Asian, brown, pink, blue, all the fools that died for my country. Gracias, my boy. We back. George Perez Stories is brought to you by JB's Tree Service, Landscape, and Installation. Look, guys, if your lawn looks like Cairo's hair and you need to get it clean, hit up JB's Tree Service, Landscape, and Installation. They do tree removal, stump removal, irrigation, landscaping. Look, if you see this fool's maceta, you'll realize that he gets no cabeza. JB's Tree Service, Landscape, and Installation. Look, guys, they've been doing my lawn for over 2 years now. Birds come over. The squirrels play again. Hey, hit them up on Instagram at JBARRIOS12. Once again, JBARRIOS12. Tell them that your boy George sent you, and hey, they still won't give you a discount. JB's Tree Service, Landscape, and Installation. SideDick, what's tricking?
Oh, shit, dog. We took America's Day off, but we're back. It's time to suck today's dick. We didn't suck no dick on Memorial Day, but we're sucking the dick after Memorial Day.
I'm down with that.
Right?
I never sucked the day's dick.
Nah.
Nah.
You start right when you wake up.
Nah, like, I don't know. Like, you know what I thought about the other day, dog? I'm too comfortable. You feel me?
How comfortable? Like, explain to me by the comfortness.
Like, hey, homie, like, I get up and, like, you remember Coming to America? And he was like, and, like, people came out and started singing and
Started
shit.
washing his feet.
Yeah, dog. Like, I'm too comfortable. I got too many. It's too easy right now.
Yeah, you're at that age, dog.
I know, but I can't.
Yeah.
Because, like even Cholos listen to Joe Rogan. And I was listening to Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan's like, yo, dog, if you're comfortable, you ain't doing shit. And Mike Tyson, like, I don't know what the fuck it is, but lately people are, like, have been hinting you're too comfortable. And not friends, but, like, the TV. Like, when the TV talks to you and gives you a message, hey, you're too comfortable,
Oh, dude, I hate that, dude. I hate when a girl's at my house and the AIDS commercial comes on.
Exactly.
It's the worst, though. I turn it down. I change it real fast.
Exactly.
Oh, it's the
Well,
worst.
speaking of AIDS, X to the G would it be?
What's up? Damn.
Oh, yeah, with a different what's
up?
I'm glad we're podcasting today.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I was running out of clothes.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I had to
How
come
much
do my
clothes you got?
laundry.
You can't make it a week?
It's fucking.
Are you wearing that rainbow jacket for Gay Pride Month?
It's fucking first of the month, dog. GP supports fucking.
This fool's wearing period panties, dog, of this laundry day.
This one goes to more outfits than a fucking VMA host, dog. This was out there changing every fucking
Dog,
2
you only
hours.
have 1 week's worth of clothes to last you?
Nah,
I was about to say, I can go a solid 45 days
Hey,
for
that's
watching
right when he
it.
see the
45
screen.
days?
Dog, you know how much, clothes I got?
I could go.
Underwear. I know you can go like along.
You
I
go
can-
45 days?
I could go. I got 45 Pendletons in there.
Dog, there's times I've been so maniacal where, like, I got to be at work in a fucking hour and I got to wash. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go buy new socks, underwears, and tank tops.
Yep.
And I always do that. So I have like 1,000 tank tops, 1,000 socks, 1,000, like underwears galore, dog.
This fool got more tank tops than child visits. Ladies and gentlemen, the next tank that always has a top. Yo, this is my boy right here. He's been on George Perez Stories twice. He's the Chappelle Show. Anything Dave Chappelle, you're the quote champion, dog. Hey, when I first met him, he was a Cub. This fool's he's a Lion now. He has a pride, dog. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Vick Damone in the building, dog.
Fucking guy, dog. I didn't even know you were here, fool. If they would have told me you were here, I would have been here half an hour earlier.
No shit, dog. You know how fucking we do it, fool. It's been a good, long, and experienceable ride, fool.
Hey, dog, did we turn you into a monster, dog?
You guys, like, I was a gremlin, fool, like, with the fur.
You're a gizmo
And
before
then
the water hit him?
motherfuckers threw water at me, dog.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm in the
Now we
theater.
threw coca on you, dog.
Everything, fool, dog. I came into one of those motherfucking crazy gremlins, fool. Now I'm in the theater with sunglasses on. Fucking eating popcorn.
You
and shit,
changed,
fool.
dog. Like not in a bad way, but like in a I know what the fuck I want way, and I know how I'm gonna get it way.
You had done coke before, though, right?
I haven't
Never.
done coke.
Till you met us, huh?
Nah.
Look, I'm about to be 32 next month, and I barely did coke at 28.
When you met us, right?
Joel.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
Joel loves it when you don't do coke, dog. He makes you do it.
Oh, nah, that fool didn't even believe me. He's all like, "I'm calling the plug right now," and he's doing that shit in front of me, dog.
His dick is hard, dog.
Like, fool, that fool couldn't believe me, dog. That fool made me do 4 or 5 bumps right in front of him.
Hey.
We're good.
And you did it? Like what?
Yeah.
Like where were you at work or what? Or you worked at the smoke shop still, right?
No, I was already at fucking.
You worked
Eden,
at the
dog.
smoke shop
I
still, right?
forgot you worked there first.
I worked at the smoke shop,
Yeah.
fool, and then
Shout
I
out
ended
to
up
them.
going to fucking TJ's.
Well, Joel used to always go to the smoke shop.
Yeah, he used to go
and-
anywhere off camera.
Now he used to get
Yeah,
those,
yeah.
like cool drinks, water, soda.
Yeah, and maybe him got cool through like that. Fool's like, "Hey, do you want to play fantasy basketball?" And I'm not like a fantasy football fucking
For
fanatic.
people,
So
dog.
like,
Can I
yeah,
explain?
fuck it.
Can I explain to people who Joel is?
No.
I
No,
can't
no.
say it, but
No.
he's like Paulie D, the situation, and Ronnie put together.
Yeah.
Wait up. So you were working at the smoke shop, right?
Yeah, next door. That's
Yeah,
how we met this
correct.
fool.
And did
Yeah.
you like have like now? It's like in a weird. Do you have like fantasies? Like, damn, I wish I worked over there. instead
All the
of over
hoes
here?
go in there.
Nah, yeah, like on the
Well,
real.
that's a
fool,
good question.
I was like, "Hey, fool, like." All the homies are like, "Why you still at the smoke shop?" I was like, "Hey, fool, I'm gonna eventually get in fucking
This fool had a plan.
strip
You're
club,
like, I'm almost there. Eh?
He's a liar.
and I'm gonna fucking be a strip club DJ." Next thing I know, fool, I did acid, and that shit just kicked in for the fucking self will, all that shit. And then I met George. I met fucking Jay Nasty.
George
fool.
will bring the best
They
out
all,
of you, dog.
they all brought me in, fool. George and me chopped it up because I was listening to George Carlin on fucking Pandora, full of stand up.
And I walked in.
And George is like, "What the fuck? You like stand up?" He's like,
I was like, nah, you're listening to the wrong George. Homie.
and he's all like, I'm a stand up comedian. And I was like, "I don't believe this fool, dog."
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I was all like,
What?
"My flyers are in the front, dog." And I looked and I was like, "Holy shit, it is this fool, dog." And he's like, I looked them up. Rogan, fucking Diaz, everybody fucking gave this fool props. So
You didn't know, dog?
yeah, I didn't know, fool. Like I didn't know
Hey,
about
back then he wasn't even Vick Damone.
how local the
was
fucking
Vic
comedy
demoted?
game could be.
Yeah.
fool. Yeah.
Nah, he was Vick. I wish I could bone.
Hey, what would you do when you see the hoes come in there, dog? You'd be like, oh my god, one day I swear to God I wish.
Nah, just play it cool for and something whatever they needed, dog.
Hey, but isn't it a trip now that you work at the strip club on how you were with them in the beginning?
You're all
Yeah.
nice and shit, huh?
easily, dog.
You were like, yeah, it's cool to be 8 cents short.
Sometimes you still got to be nice though. Like George does it right, dog. Like when he tells someone something, I've seen him. He'll be like, "Look, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm just trying to tell you like what I'm trying to do." You know what I'm saying?
It's like trying to coach LeBron, fool. Like you tell LeBron, "Hey,
Strippers
dog."
ain't LeBron.
I'm just saying in a fucking
Yeah, they are,
in a,
dog.
in a
They
hypo-
are
in a
LeBron.
hypothetical sense. Like,
Thong.
LeBron thinks he knows everything, but maybe the coach is like, "Hey, if we take this angle right here, and you're gonna have a clear shot," and you tell the girl, "Hey, try this fool," and she's like, "Nah, Asians don't like me." Man, look, I've seen this fool go down 5 times
Hey,
with 5
but-
different girls.
But
Hey.
see, that's the best part of the people that work there. They're the people that tells them like, "Yo, dog, this fool actually I seen him dance with a chick that looked just like you last time he was here."
Or like when you see motherfuckers just get up with any girl that he's talking to, it's like this was at the buffet eating from fucking the Chinese buffet, from the fucking barbecue buffet,
yeah.
from the sushi, from the fucking pasta, everything. Dog.
Whatever
So
you can get.
I try to like game plan. I'm like Coach Pop out there for like.
Hey, but you know what's crazy about LeBron James? Sorry to switch the topic. You were on LeBron. He's the only person that people say he's arguably the best player to play.
Negative.
I know, but like when you go to the Lakers, like, come on, dog. What?
You can't go to the fucking house that Kobe built. First of all,
First off, dog. George Mikan built it. Then Jerry West.
nah, that was fucking Inglewood.
No, in Minneapolis, dog. George
Yeah,
Mikan
but
played.
the little house that Kobe built was Staples Center.
Yeah.
Right there. Like you can't go where Kobe. I mean, he loved
No,
Kobe.
but like what I'm trying to say about like LeBron, it's just like fucking the homie's viciously bad.
Look, dog, he's bad as fuck. But look, he grew up without a fucking dad.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
Imagine if he grew up with a dad, how bad he would be.
No. That's how I know, dog. Like, I think, look, the best basketball players are Michael Jordan and Kobe, right?
Yeah,
Hands
that's
down.
1, 2, for sure.
And a lot of people don't even consider that like that.
Yeah, and they both had a dad. Like, hey, dog, like, honestly, I think LeBron was such a mama's boy that he made his mom break up with his real dad.
I don't think
That's why
I don't
LeBron
think he even
ain't.
knows him at all. Like, he just
Like,
nutted.
your kids just get it.
No, they know me. They know me.
Just get it.
They know me,
That's
dog.
why LeBron's afraid of commitment.
you know
dog.
that? Hey, hold on. You
Hey,
know
imagine if I-
Xavier made sure the camera went on your red.
Just see my expression. I'm all. Do you see the episode? It's just me, my reaction and shit. There's a whole hour episode of my reaction.
He was like,
yeah, with his eyebrow up, like this.
Why do you think LeBron's fucking been in like 6 teams, fool? You know, afraid of
Because-
commitment, dog.
it's like Eddie said. His mom dropped him off with a lot of
6
stepdads.
different houses, dog. Hey, dog, his mom, fool. I seen the documentary. His mom had to do like a year.
She got locked up for a year.
Yeah, fool. His mom was a fucking maniaca, dog. She did a
What
year.
did she do? Like heroin,
She was
coke,
she was
fuck?
she was a crackhead, all that shit,
Oh,
dog.
wow.
But she left him with the fucking coach from the fucking from the summer league
Traveling,
team. It wasn't even a
AAU?
high school team. It wasn't even
It
middle
was
school.
AAU.
Yeah, left him with him, and for like a year,
Hell
dog.
no, he took him.
He knew it. He blindsided him.
Damn.
He was like, "Come on in, Michael Orr."
He block-sided him.
I mean, the guy that she hooked up with, he's like a homeless person.
Yeah, they found out who it was.
Well, then she hooked up with
teammate?
one of his teammates.
Yeah, that
No, that's
teammate-
Delonte. I'm talking about his real dad.
No,
That's Delonte West, dog.
I know that, but he's a homeless person.
He's homeless now.
Yeah.
But
You
back
know
then,
why?
Delonte West, because, go ahead, Eddie.
They blackballed him from the league because of that. After doing that, like they literally blackballed him from the league. That's like,
Well,
that's
LeBron's
like, hey,
face
dog,
of the league,
I mean,
dog.
come on, don't
dog,
be
like
fucking
say,
anybody's
like
wife.
say you fuck Chappelle's mom,
He
man.
didn't fuck his
his
wife. He
mom,
fucked
no.
his
Mom.
mom.
Yeah.
But his
even
mom
worse,
came
fool.
on to him.
Not even that. He fucked his mom at her own son's MVP party.
I'd rather know,
Dog,
somebody
that-
fuck my wife than my
they
mom
had
at
a
my
M-
MVP party.
Yeah.
Fool. That's what fucking
They had
shit,
an
dog.
MVP party at a
Fuck
sick
that.
ass hotel, and then for some reason they couldn't find his mom and Delonte West, and that's when they figured out like, oh, he's over here boning his
They were
mom.
like, Delonte left.
That's the daddy.
Yeah. Can I get a he had sex?
He had sex with my mama.
I don't know, dog. Like, hey, speaking of sex with your mom and shit, my mom.
He got me mad last time.
Hey, dog. Like, look, my dad died, and then like fools were trying to date my mom. And
How
I ain't
did
gonna-
you deal with that?
Nah, fool. I was such a dick, dog.
Playing music loud and shit.
How old were you though?
George
Like,
was a
at what
George
time?
was a cholo at that time.
I'm
Like,
still
no,
no.
but like the
Like,
scary
well,
one.
yeah,
Like,
I was-
He was old at that
What
time. You were
was
already
his
older,
age?
right?
I was like 30.
Oh, yeah, dog. It's
fool,
on
fuck
site.
that.
And hey, dog, fools will come right here to this house.
You ever check someone?
And I'd fucking just take my shirt off and shit and be like, hey, who the fuck are you, homie? He's like, I'm here to see. And I was like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Right now.
You did Liz and
And-
Liz on
and
him?
Nah,
You got to leave right now.
nah, dog, my mom would be like, Jorge, that's my friend. And I would just be like,
They always say friends.
fuck this shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I thought I was gonna get locked up for this one. Straight
squared up with this old man.
Nah, dog. He wasn't an old man.
Now you know
He
I
was, but I don't give a fuck.
The respect factor, dog.
Nah, like, look, dog. If I'm 30, nah, homie, it must have been 28. It was 28,
you were younger than
29.
30, I'm sure.
You're still old.
Yeah. No, but what I'm trying to say is, my mom's only 18 years older than me, dog.
Cairo.
So these fools are only 18 years older than
He's
me.
under 50.
Looking for the kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy's under 50 then.
So it's on.
Yeah,
He knows.
he still can
He
throw it
knows.
down. Yeah.
Yeah. And hey, dog, I'm not gonna lie. Before I fucking
What did he
broke,
pull up with in the
Did
car?
he- did he bump-
Hell no, they knew to park down the street.
He didn't bump fucking together, baby.
Hey, like, nah, this is the fucked up part, dog. Is my mom never invited this motherfucker to the house.
Oh, he just showed up. Oh, yeah.
Like,
nah.
he
That's
knew
why.
my dad was gone, and was just like, hey, and like had no clue.
Who was here?
And yo, homie, like I look back now, like fuck, dog. I starved my mom happiness after my dad went away. I starved her. I feel like,
But
I
you
did
didn't
for
want
her.
to like deal with that shit. Like,
Nah, but in my head, dog, I was like, I was never the jealous fool, but I was that one kid that would be like, if my mom wore spandex, I'd be like, hey, you're not wearing that shit.
That's crazy, huh? Like you never been the jealous type over females. We did it, but over moms.
But when my mom, I'd be like, hey, you're not.
That's
wearing
when you
spandex.
see the real love. Dog.
That's
be
Mount
like-
Dukes, dog.
I remember I smacked some fool one time, dog, because like he danced with some other chick on the dance floor. We all went out
twice.
We all went out that night. It was weird, dog. All the cousins there. We all went. Like fuck it. We were in Newport. We went to some spot, dog. It was chill, music, drinking, all that shit. Hoes everywhere, white bitches, all that. I'm having fun. And then this fool that my mom was seeing gets all drunk and starts dancing with this hyena, dog. And my mom was all upset and shit. I go, what?
Dang.
He made you cry? And I'm there, dog. And I walk up the homeboy fool and just open hand slap him, dog. Wham!
Yeah.
In his face, fool. Like dropped him. Everyone started laughing and shit. But I was like defending her. Like I felt the jealousy in me.
Yeah. Hey, Victor, your mom and dad are still together.
Yeah, wait.
You'll never know this pain.
I don't want to know that pain, fool.
Yeah.
It already pains me enough to be like, I don't know how you fools are still in love after 50 years. Like, ugh.
That's old school, dog.
I'm like,
It's different though, dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie, dog.
it's old school shit, dog.
Look, homie, when you turn 50, you're gonna realize why these customers come in the club.
No, boy.
You gonna be a customer?
Shout out to my dad, fool. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Hey, what about?
I've been to Hong Kong with that fool, dog.
So wait up, I gotta ask you. So before you started working at a strip club, were you a regular? Were you go in there and
No
here
way.
and there and
Nah,
try to cop
fool.
a fee? No.
I was too much of a Jew bastard, dog.
You know
This
what's
was-
crazy is a lot of people that work in this business aren't customers, dog.
Yeah.
Because we know, like, it's like you see people betting on sports and we know it's rigged.
Yep.
So why are we going to bet on that sport if we know what to do to get what we want?
But speaking of moms, your mom and dad recently got separated, Xavier.
They did?
Yeah.
Who did he left her for? Your homegirl?
your mom got with Cairo.
I knew it.
Nah, fool.
That's why he's like, treat my
That's
mom
all right, dog.
good.
George got me mad the other day, fool. I flew back from Vegas, dog. I came.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, fool, I'm going to tell you something, but don't get mad. I'm like, what do you mean, eh?
Hold on, let me give him the intro.
Go ahead, eh?
Eddie calls me
I'm
up.
in
He's
Vegas.
like, hey, I'm in Vegas, fool. Hey, dog, we got so coked out, he left his keys in my car.
Yeah, I'm in Vegas. Like, I'm going to beat fools the fuck up, dog. I'm flying out of here right now.
And he was like, yo, dog, my mom lost her keys. Give her my keys. And Eddie's mom shows up with like a cholo from fucking Boulevard Nights, American Me.
Oh, she knew Eddie was gone. She's like, that's my apartment.
Oh, dog. Hey, dog. And the fucked up part, Eddie, is I don't think your mom has a crush on you, but he looked like older you.
You say you look like Evans.
Yeah. I was like, damn, fool.
Like, what the
Eddie's
fuck
mom?
you mean, eh? He's like, dog, you go, this fool got out of the car and started wiping his, like, windows, all this shit. Like,
hey,
who?
like,
Was he
so-
bumping
Dog,
down like Eddie?
Nah.
Dog,
Like,
when I didn't fly in till like 8 and I didn't get here till like 9.
so Eddie's mom comes up with a guy, and like,
I was ready to kill someone, dog. I was like, George, hey, tell me right now, fool, is he in my house or what? Hey, I'll go over there right now.
Nah, hey,
George wouldn't
hey.
let me leave, dog.
hey, he put so Eddie gives me the call. Yo, she gonna be there at this time. So you know me, dog. I don't know what it is, fool, but like I have this thing. I have to be early to everything.
Just to see shit
Just-
like
yeah.
that.
So I'm like, she's gonna
Because she
be
calls
here.
me. She calls me. She's like, hey, first of all, my mom's sick. I take care of her, so she lives with me, all that shit. Lived rent free for years, doesn't pay shit, none of that. Living the life. Dog. Doesn't pay me for shit for years.
Living the life just because you pay her rent.
Dog, this bitch got the DVR,
Rent for you and everything.
all that shit, dog.
Now, you don't know how much your parents appreciate you for that shit.
Oh, all day, dog. That's why when I bring bitch.
They
That's
give
when
you
I
that
have
whole
hey,
pass
homie,
up
look,
that.
my mama's down for. I've had a bitch find eyelashes, and I walk in the room like, here's $100. You better say these are your fucking eyelashes right now. And she'll come out like, hey, those are mine. I've been looking for those. Like she has
Look
my
the girl in the
back,
eye?
yeah. And she'll be like, I'm sorry, I came at you like that. But there's some
Puts
other
it right in
hoes.
front of her, dog. Like, look,
Yeah, dog.
Nasty. That's bro.
Dog, bitches wear their eyelashes all the time. What are you talking about?
Your mom putting on
No,
somebody
but
else's?
other bitches, dog, eyelash will last a bitch for like a month sometimes, dog. So when that shit happened, I was like, what the fuck, dog?
Nah, hey, but let me tell you what happened, dog. So
continue.
I'm chilling in the front of the pad, smoking a frajo and shit, and then I see because Eddie's mom is she's cool to me, dog. So like
she's cool. She's just like me.
yeah. So hey, dog, they drive down the street and he goes slow and she waves at me. She's like, go straight, makes him bust a U-turn. So they go down the street.
That's
and
what
they
I make bitches do when they drop me off.
Yeah. So hey, dog, like fucking.
I told her take the car because I'm not coming home. She's like, I can't drive it.
Yeah. So she
Crippled.
fucking. This fool gets out the car and I'm like, what the fuck? He's kind of like, he's like Eddie if he was a Scar in Lion King, like an older, like an older lion,
Like a Bookie's
Right?
haircut, dog.
Yeah,
all fucking
yeah.
long hair, dog. What's
Right?
up,
like
fool?
you could tell it's SideDick Eddie when he's older, dog. He gets out the car and shit. He has a screwdriver and a towel. This fool's cleaning the car and screwing something.
Was it clean
out
my car?
No, his car that he came in. And then I give Eddie's mom the keys, and she's like, nah, mijo, I just need the house key. And I was like, all right. And then, like, I'm waiting for this fool to introduce himself to me.
Does it? Oh yeah, dog.
No, because your mom was trying to hide him.
She knew, dog.
Yeah, she was like, when you get out the car, start doing something to it.
Oh, dude.
Hey, dog.
Uber drivers don't do that though.
Nah, he wasn't an Uber driver, dog.
He was an USO driver.
Nah, he was I can't say it, dog.
Oh,
Nah,
fuck you.
don't worry about it.
Hey,
Nah,
dog.
like, look, Eddie. Like,
When I got here,
no,
dog-
Eddie, wait. You know what your mom did?
What?
She did what you did to her for years. She was like, Eddie's gone, let's party.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Fool.
You found your
Nah,
stash,
she
huh?
wasn't home though. Like when I left, where we go, dog? We went to Artie's, right?
To Lincoln Avenue Tattoo. Or
So she
Baldacci.
was like, "Hey, I'm going to Palmdale," and then I'm like, "All right, whatever, yo, I'm gonna be an OC out here, so cool, whatever." And then like the next day, she hits me up. She goes, "Hey, I'm still in Palmdale. I'm gonna leave right now. Are you home?" I'm like, I'm not even in town. I'm in Vegas." She's like, "Oh," she goes, "I left my house keys in the car. I mean, in the house." I'm like, "Well, I'm in Vegas. I know what I'm gonna do." And then I realized, like, "Oh shit, George has my keys." I go, "So go to George's house. I'll tell him right now. I'll give you the keys." I'm thinking it's her or something, you know. And then I told her, "Take my car." She goes, "I can't drive your car because her fucking legs all fucked up." So she left it here. So I didn't even know. And I get here, dog, like around. I land like at 8 something. And I get here like about 9, dog, and I knew something was up when George bought me a bottle of Jaeger. He was like, "Hey, I got you a bottle of Jaeger, dog. Here, drink this." And I'm sitting here drinking this. He goes, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, but don't get mad." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Your mom pulled up with a fool that looked like Evans here earlier." I was like, "What?" He goes,
and he had those Pendletons from like the swamp meets in the 90s.
OG ones, dog. He was.
Oh, Jigga Baby came
My
and
mom.
shared that shit. Your mom was doing you, dog.
My mom's a chola, dog. Dog, when he told me that, I go, "Hey," I stopped. I go, "Hey, George, should I go home and just make sure he's there and fuck this fool up or what? Like, what should I do?" Dog, he goes, "Nah, chill, fool, chill. Don't go nowhere. Kick back." I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna go right now." George wouldn't even let me leave here.
Nah,
dog.
I had a
But
like,
she
full blunt at the
respects
She
me.
deserves it.
No, she respects me. She will not ever try to bring someone in that motherfucking house. She knows, dog. She don't even know. I got the ring door in my room door. I can see everything in there, dog.
What about you, Vic? You ever like? Nah, your parents are together, right?
Yeah, it makes me sick, dog.
What part of Mexico are they from?
Durango.
Durango.
Yeah, Scorpion
Where's that at,
Village,
Xavier?
dog.
Are those your enemies, ex?
Nah.
Scorpion Village? Like
Yeah,
you guys
it's
are
like,
known to have scorpions?
It's like if you're looking at Mexico as California, dog, it'd probably be like that mid point between fucking
Palmdale?
SoCal and North Cal, dog.
Bakersfield?
Around there, yeah, fool. Like that's where Durango's at, dog. They're both from there, fool, and like
So hold on, your mom and dad are from the same city of Mexico?
yeah, they met over here or they met over there and came over here, fool.
So your dad was like, "Hey, you want to be a citizen?"
Both of them just went over here, fool. And
How
fucking-
old were they?
Probably like early 20s, dog. Before
That's crazy,
any of
man.
my fucking siblings were born, dog. They got into like the that program with Ronald Reagan, fool, that made people citizens and shit like that. Yeah.
Your parents filled out the flyer?
Whatever the fuck it was, fool,
Yeah.
but they do love fucking Ronald Reagan. But nah, like my parents been fucking together for like 30 years.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It makes me sick sometimes, dog. Like they be like, ugh, showering
Hey,
together,
remember
fool, and
when-
I'm like, get a fucking room.
Hold
dog.
on. Your parents shower together when you're in
Dog.
the living room?
Nah, like.
What they tell you? Pass me the soap.
Like,
What?
They'll both be like, hey, they'll both be like, hey,
I don't feel bad now for
they're
what I bring to your house.
Like,
so.
I'm gonna go take a shower. Let's go. And Yeah. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
They boning though, right?
oh, come on, fool. What do you think they're doing?
Hey,
dog?
so Vick's house, like, dog.
Get the fuck out of
Hold
here.
on, let's stay on this topic.
Like, they're
They never-
fucking
they
like,
never fell or
they're
nothing?
that like in love for every time I walk into
That's
the house,
beautiful,
fool.
dog.
Like, they're watching a movie holding hands. Like,
school.
my pops is a romantico. I guess that's where I get my shit from.
I do that
Ah,
I've been
I do that with hoes for 21
We've
days.
seen you
I've been-
bone a chick. You were not romantic
yeah.
at all.
We're gonna go to that in a little bit.
Those are some chicks I don't care about, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones you do.
Hey, I have an uncle like
Hey,
that.
but see
dog.
where Vick lives at, like it's like two houses in one, dog. Like
Yeah.
it's split, like it's split in the middle.
That's good.
And his parents have their own house, and he has his own house. Fool.
Yeah,
like,
hey, that's
on
good
his
though that your
shit.
parents are in
Right.
like that. Hey, homie.
They love each
But
other.
look,
Big
that's
time, fool.
original Mexican culture, dog.
Yeah. Well, they're first generation, fool. They're
Yeah.
the first immigrants back over here.
Hey,
Like,
what
Like your
about that
dad still
time?
gets your mom flowers and shit on Valentine's Day.
fool, this fool gets her flowers on a random ass day.
Hey, does
dog.
you brush your hair?
But my hey, fool,
Hold on,
not that. I don't think I've ever seen it, but like my mom, dog, sets us fool up every day. Lunch,
That's how supposed ladies, listen, ladies.
fool, like
ladies,
a
ladies.
lunch with a fucking little water bottle and a Coke can and a fucking
Hold on,
dessert
hold
after.
on, wait, hold on,
Cookies,
look,
dog. My-
look,
Even the
look,
kid
hold
walked
on.
around.
For all you
Hey,
bitches,
you don't have a job. You
hold
don't need
on,
no lunch.
dog, hold on, I got a job before you already. I work at I
Cairo
can't say
got a
it.
job, but go
I work
ahead.
at TJ Showgirls, dog. Hey, look, for all you bitches that get 56 likes for showing your tits and ass halfway and don't got no man being around you supportive, listen to him. Look what he said, dog.
Yeah. Now, hey, fool. My dad had it like your dad, but he didn't have to do what your dad did.
Yeah, now the thing was that my pops grew up without a pops, and he was the only man in the fucking bitch. Dog. He had
Oh,
three
okay.
sisters.
So what happened to your
and a
grandpa,
single
fool?
mom. My grandpa was a fucking
SideDick Eddie?
player,
You
dog.
kill my father,
This fool
son.
has kids all over the fucking place, dog.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but
I don't even know how many. I
like my
have.
pops stayed with my grandma and all that shit. Like
Uh-huh.
my pops was about to be a fucking engineer in Mexico, but he's like, "Hey, fuck it, let's go to the other side and let's make something better."
He's like, let's fuck American bitches.
Oh, no, he's like,
Hey, dog,
let's
I've
go
been to
fucking
his house.
America.
Fool. We're
Damn, so
fucking-
your dad's never fucked an American chick?
I don't think so, fool.
No,
Damn.
Hey, but like that fool.
Hey, his mom and dad are so cool,
He's
fool,
smooth,
like-
fool. He's smooth.
Dog, I've been to his pad with a bunch of hoes, maniaco without status, everything on a sick one. And the sun's up. It's like 8, 9 in the morning, fool. And then out of nowhere, like, because he has a window, like, where his living room's at. And his mom sticks her arm in and moves the curtain, like, hey, I'll get the hambre in here. She asked, like, are you guys hungry? I'll feed you. And then he goes, Mom, no one's hungry in here.
Like we literally had a couple fucking racks lined up right there.
Coked
fool,
out
and all
bitches
that
there,
shit, dog.
everything.
Nothing. fool.
My
They're
mom
like-
would have came in that motherfucker and regulated so hard.
My mom asked, "Do you guys want menudo?" And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, now we're like, China.
nobody wants menudo right now." Man.
Hey, what about
Yeah.
that time, fool? I brought those hoes over and your dog attacked that girl.
Well,
Hold on. Rewind. Tell it.
Dog.
all right.
These bitches don't know Cali, son.
No, Callie's a cool dog. You just gotta leave her the fuck
She's
alone.
a
Hold on.
whore.
What kind of dog is it?
She's like a mix.
Was it your karaoke nights?
Yeah,
was it one of those nights?
The after hours karaoke.
This is like
gets
after
down,
San,
fool,
fool.
yeah,
Like, we leave San at like almost 2.
Like my neighbors
The-
never complain because they party too, fool.
A couple chicks I know are there, so I'm like, yo, bitch, down the street, the Vick Damone lives right there. We're gonna do karaoke, do coke, and drink. If you want to roll. They're like, hell yeah, we're on the way. So they'll go. Like it's right by Satin, dog. And dog, we bring these chicks back, fool. And Callie's like an old, like she's like,
Well, I've had her since I was 18, dog.
what's that bitch's name? Bobby Boucher's mom. Dog, she's like that with dementia.
Yeah.
Dog, Kathy Bates. Fool, remember on fucking
Water
Misery?
Boy. Yeah.
No, Misery. She's like that.
Breaks a
fool.
leg, fool.
So
Your
like,
dog?
yeah,
jealous,
fool,
dog.
oh,
Like,
jealous. Dog.
she's
Hey, for
territorial, fool.
one time I was
Is
humping.
it Amber Heard?
Dog, I was humping in
Not
Vic.
that bad.
Fool, I was humping in Vic's living room one time, and the dog was out there, and the dog was jumping up the chair, mad like. Pissed
No,
off, fool.
she was the only virgin in the house. That's the thing, dog. You know what I'm saying, fool? Like,
I'm clapping
like,
on the
that's-
couch, fool.
She's like, Bo me.
yeah, dog. I'm like,
even
what
my
the
mom's
fuck's
like,
wrong
this is the
with
only
your
virgin in the
dog,
house. Oh, you
So
guys,
your parents won't let her bone nobody?
nah, fool. Like, well, I didn't let her bone nobody. That was my dog.
What kind of dog is it again?
It's like half lab, half pit.
She's a
fool.
cunt.
Half lab, half pit?
Yeah,
Dog.
dog.
Take it
so
to
we
predict.
get there, fool.
Yeah, I
No,
gotta
dog.
get her to get fixed.
We
up
get
for
there,
sure.
dog. We're all faded, fool, on a
The
sick
bitch is
one.
like almost
The
16.
chicks are faded. Oh, this chick is a hot little short chick, dog.
Cute.
And she goes, "Oh, let me pay you." I go, "Hey, dog, Callie will fuck
you know
you
what?
up,
It
bitch,
was this
because she
one.
was short.
Throwing the
Did that
vibes.
girl work at
Oh,
Kelly
that little
Girls?
short girl.
Dog, yeah, it
I know
was
what
a
you're talking
homeboy
about.
Vaughn.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Dog, I
about.
go, bitch, Callie's gonna fuck you up because she's bigger than you, so she's gonna dominate you. Yo, watch. She goes, no, dog.
She was trying to put that fucking hierarchy, dog. Like,
Dog.
nah,
That
bitch, I'm
Ace
above
Ventura
you.
on her?
That
Yeah,
bitch had like
boy.
I think she had one of my sweaters on or something, dog. It was like baggy arms, like a fat bitch. So she stuck her arm out to pet her, dog, and she just grabs the sweater.
For real, fool.
Vic had to sock the dog like 8 times, fool. I had to pour
hit her, dog?
I poured Jaeger on the dog, like, let her go.
I just had to threaten her with snacks. Like, hey, let the bitch go. I got snacks for you. But you know, it's like, you can't come in with like negative energy towards the dog.
No, yeah,
like,
Callie will fuck
and
you
fucking Eddie came in and was like, watch out. This bitch will bite you. And like, I think that instilled the fear in the fucking homegirl, and Callie sensed it. But I mean, Callie's a fucking territorial dog. Fool,
You
this
know
bitch.
I'll fucking headlock her, right?
Fool, I put that bitch outside before anything else happens. So
Hey,
don't
she
even worry
I trained
about
her
it.
though, dog. Last time I was blowing some stripper, go in her purse. Go get the money up.
She'll slip in the money, though. Nah, there's dogs are fucking badass, though. Fool. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
She
R.I.P.
deserves her
Killer.
due. She deserves her due.
Killer
Fool.
was
I
a
miss
different
Killer.
motherfucking breed, dog.
Yeah.
First of all, Killer, there will never be another Killer
Dog,
again.
Killer would have went in the shower with your mom and dad.
Just like when I die, they're gonna
Am
be
I
another
lying,
me.
Xavier? You know
Yeah,
it, dog.
Killer would be outside the door banging
Hey,
on
fool,
that
when
shit.
this
Can't
fool
believe
showed
that
up with
shit.
his lady, Killer jumped on her lap, was
yeah.
like, hey, I'll tell you everything that happens here.
Fool's a snitch for anything for coke.
Fool.
He loves
Trust, dog. Like, I think that's the only reason why. Fool, she's like, this girl's smaller than me. And I
Hey,
told her, I was like, hey, my bad. She knows that I kind of like you, so.
Hey,
she's
dog,
kinda
the
jealous.
funniest thing, fool.
Did you fuck that girl, though?
Nah.
Hey, the funniest thing that happened though,
Wham,
fool,
dude.
we were deep, fool. Like Vic, when I used to get out of a house eating, I had like 4 or 5 hoes. Like Vic, wake the fuck up! I got bitches because dog, his house less than a quarter mile
Yeah.
from eating, dog. So I'll go straight
Easy.
there,
He does live in stripper territory,
right,
like
right by the
everywhere,
fucker, right
by
there.
the bird.
by all that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Vic, are you awake? I'm coming through, dog. We bring some chicks over there one time, fool. It was crazy. I don't even say this.
Hey, I'm kind of mad. I haven't been invited to the crib, dog. Like I've
Too
only,
late. Yeah.
I've only seen the Z. You got like a Dodson parked in the front, right?
It's like the after hour spot, fool. It only happens every once in a while.
I can't
fool.
go there at 3:00 in the daytime.
I mean,
No, that's the daytime.
your
well,
mom and
not
dad don't
daytime,
shower at
nah.
3.
Nah.
One time I was like, yo, Vic, wake up. I came at 3 in the afternoon. The next day, he's knocked out still. Dog,
Oh, Victor don't give a fuck.
Yep, I do
Like,
not.
what's this bitch's purse here? She's stripping. Is right there still, dog. Callie's all humping it.
Oh, we know you don't. Remember, I learned Vic didn't give a fuck that one night with the twins.
What?
Oh shit! The twins
I
night.
had to coach him that day.
Oh,
So Xavier, why don't you explain the story?
I was like Phil Jackson that day.
nah, Eddie was teaching that fool because Vic Damone was going ham on this one
Zen
chick.
master.
Hold on, let me introduce the story.
Yeah, you do it.
So we were doing a podcast with these 2 adult entertainers that are sisters, and they showed up to the crib, and
We were trying to podcast. I'm over
Yeah.
here setting up the cameras
yeah,
and shit.
like hey dog, we wanted to show I wanted to show them, this is business. You know what I'm saying? Like we've partied before. Might have exchanged a couple finger penetrations, like you know what I mean. Sometimes a girl will rip your shirt to let you know I'm with the business. And they ripped my jacket, my starter jacket, dog.
Not the
They
starter.
were with the business, dog, and they came to my house. Sorry, they came to George Press Story Studio, and it was weird because dog, you didn't even know what happened before you got here.
I did not. Fool.
We were podcasting for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
5 minutes. And then that girl was just like, hey.
Attention whores. Like they needed the
Hey.
attention because it was us.
Took her fucking shirt off, dog, and told her sister, hey, come fucking eat me out right here. And that was on the old table, dog. That's why I got rid of that table. That was on the old table, dog. And they were on the table, dog. And Xavier, take over.
Well, why am I next, fool?
What do you mean you don't fucking remember? You had him naked in the
It was
fucking
your room back then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
That's
did
how
go
it
to
started.
my room.
It
Wait
started. It started because look, me and George are out here chilling, and then like I see one person go to that room, another person go to that room, another person. And me and George are still chilling. Like, what the fuck's going on here? And then George stays out here smoking a cigarette. I hear someone scream, "Eddie, come in the room!" And I come in the room, and these bitches are going at it on their sisters. They're going at it all. This bitch had a wizard sleep pussy. She's getting sucked on by her sister, fool. And the only thing I remember did to them to get them active was give them a bump. So after they did a bump, they kept asking me, like, can I have another bump, please? And I would give them more coke, and they would just get more crazier, dog. Like, it was nuts.
Nah.
Like, I wasn't trying to touch those bitches at all.
What do you mean?
I licked
At
one.
the end
I
of the night,
licked one
you licked your
butthole.
fucking butthole.
I spit on it and I got my own spit back up.
I just remember Vick Damone wrecking that bitch's
Finger
pussy
banging her
with
like Wreck-It
finger-
Ralph.
Yeah, fucking even SideDick went in there. He's like,
I
"That's
like
a little."
those chill,
Yeah,
eh?
even you're going ham when SideDick goes in there. Like,
I
yo,
had to coach him, dog. I'm like, look, homie.
what's
like,
the right way? How? What'd you tell him?
Look, dog, this is what happened, dog. He was fingering the shit out of me. Like, look, dog, like, there's two different kind of bitches.
I was like jackhammering.
There's two different ways you can
fool,
make
like,
a bitch come, inside or outside. I go, first, you got to start with the outside, dog. Like, rub the clit, a little soft, all that, get it nice and wet and everything.
Just
Get
put
her
him on game.
all that. And then you finger inside, fool. You got to make her nut first. Get it all wet, get the creamy out.
Nah, dog. This fool showed up like Lawrence Taylor.
Dog, he was wearing wrestling gloves.
hey, dog. Hey, homie, you remember that night? Like, I could tell it was your first threesome, but not threesome.
It was a maniacal night, dog.
You were like,
I
your
was like, what's that noise in the background? It's Vic.
Hey, he was Cali on the stripper, dog.
That's all I heard, dog.
Like, hey, and I know you didn't know. And the weird part, though, is the fucking dancer was just looking at you like, you can't hurt me.
No, she was like, ow, 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 ow.
What are we at?
Like his fingernails were scratching her insides.
What's up, my boy? Sweaty sack summer is approaching. It's time for you to prioritize the comfort of your crotch. That's why the kings of crotch comfort, Manscaped, have spent 2 years designing the most comfortable boxer briefs out there. I've had the honor of testing these new boxers, and I can say it's the softest fabric of any underwear. So breathable that it's like gills for your groin. They even trademarked the jewel pouch, so you know it's serious. I think it's time for you to invest in your family jewels. So let your bulge breathe and get 20% off plus free shipping by using promo code TakeAShower at manscaped.com. This is thanks to their 4.0 lawnmower, the best electric trimmer for below-the-waist grooming. This trimmer offers safe skin technology designed to trim loose hairs on loose skin. Outside of ball just trimming, you're now focusing their efforts on helping out your thigh slappers in other ways with the game-changing boxers. These boxers features includes the jewel pouch, a pouch designed to crater your boys in their own special space, lined with professional fabric to keep them well ventilated. Basically, just imagine your balls sipping pina coladas, chilling on a hammock on some tropical beach. Just head over to manscaped.com and use promo code Take a Shower for 20% off and free shipping. Again, you head over to manscaped.com, use promo code Take a Shower, and get 20% off.
And we're back like a hood rat in a Cadillac waiting for the zigzag. George Press Stories is also brought to you by GB Extracts, leading the game in pre-rolls, moon rocks, sauce, wax, diamonds, and todo. Give them a follow on Instagram at GB Extracts and tell them your boy GP sent you. George Press Stories is also brought to you by Gunther's, located in downtown Santana. They got 2 stores off of Broadway, one off of Main. Hey, if you live in Orange County, you don't want to drive far. They got the best Pendletons, khakis, Dickies, Solo, Ben Davis, 501s, Hush Puppies, and todo. If you want to look like a G, go to Gunther's, dog. What's up, X? I don't know why I want to talk to you today, dog. I kind of missed you.
What's up, dog? You missed me?
I missed you on Monday, fool. Like, you know why I missed you?
Why?
It's because, like, I didn't give you an excuse or nothing, and I told Eddie, I go, hey,
I was here.
Xavier's going to text me in the morning and be like,
I can't make it.
And then, like, when I called you back, you were tripping that I called you back early and he was at the gym.
He did like what I did this past weekend when I was at somewhere I shouldn't be. I'm like, don't post me at all. George will get mad.
But, hey, it's good to see you, dog.
See how he's laughing? I knew it.
Nah, you guys don't believe shit that I say.
Never, dog. You say you lost
Your car breaks down every holiday.
It's a fucking
No,
electric
does it?
car.
When's the last time it broke down?
Every Monday holiday, it breaks down.
Which one? We've
Anyone.
been doing this for
the
like...
last one you called me. You were like, "Hey, I
Get
called
my
Will."
car. Do the eyes.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, my
I
car."
text George like, "What's up? We podcast
And
tonight."
then out of nowhere, it works the next day. And I don't know how he gets a mechanic to come on the holiday to fix it. But hey,
dog, I don't
What's
believe
up?
shit he says.
Vick, hit us with the motherfucking Dave Chappelle quote, dog.
Who you fucking, OJ?
Hey, when you first started watching Dave Chappelle's show, how old were you?
I was in 7th grade at Sycamore Junior High, right by my pad.
How old are you, Vic?
I'm 31, going on 32, doggy dog.
Shit. I'm
Hey,
36.
did you think you would ever kick it with comedians, like, at all? Because when I was your age and I seen a comedian on stage, I looked at it like, wow.
Yeah, it was big when I first got introduced to stand-up. Obviously, you know, being Mexican, you got fucking...
It's not introduced to us.
Yeah, but like at that time where I was growing up from like 10 to about 15, fucking George Lopez
Oh, he was the man.
by a mile, fool.
The
like,
man.
Especially because it
Even Eddie was
resonated.
Mexican back then.
No,
Yeah,
hey, dog,
like-
the first, honestly, like, it sounds stupid as fuck, but the first, like, I never looked at comedy as serious or anything.
Yeah.
The first comedy special I've ever fucking seen in my life, it's a shame to say this. It was the Land Kings of Comedy.
Nah, George Lopez killed
That's
that
not
shit.
No, but like
shame.
it's not a shame, but like
I know.
out of all the fucking
Yeah.
history and art,
I like all
like,
the Chicanos.
but I've
you
seen
know.
them all, but like I never got to study them. But when I've seen that shit, I was like, all right, cool. But the crazy part is like besides like Lopez, I've met all them through this.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
The first one I seen was Richard Pryor live at Sunset. And then after that, my brothers put on Eddie Murphy Delirious. And I went to school the next day, fool, and did all those fool's jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was in
Bigger and Black
elementary.
was like that for me.
Yeah, what about you, X?
Polo Polo.
Oh my god,
El Piolín?
Polo Polo is
Violin?
nah. He's
Hold on,
like
dog.
the
Can I fucking
greatest Mexican
flick a fucking-
comedian.
Oh,
George
yeah.
knows who he
I
is.
tried to hit
Polo
with the
Polo.
cat.
No.
No,
The greatest
Sorry,
Yeah.
baby.
Mexican comedian is
Polo
what's
Polo.
that sad
Luis
ass clown
Salva?
fool?
Who?
That sad ass clown fool?
El Pillín.
Yeah, but they're not comics though.
Yeah, they're not
El
comics.
Cricri.
No.
So I didn't see Richard
Nah, just
Pryor
kidding.
till fucking Me, Myself, and Irene. Remember?
Nah,
It's not
but
rich. Oh, yeah.
We showed
For
it.
reals?
I swear. I didn't
Dog,
see
my
that
mom
shit.
and dad would fucking hate me.
I
for
would
playing
see
that
Eddie.
shit.
Pryor was a dad, huh?
I would see Eddie. I would see
No,
Marlon.
Pryor comes out.
No, Pryor was like he was.
George Lopez was doing jokes about him.
No,
No.
I mean, I said he goes, Daddy, can we watch Richard Pryor? Daddy?
Yeah, they were watching a white comedian first.
Yeah,
Who was it?
and I forgot who it was, but then they asked Jim Carrey if they watch Richard Pryor, and
Yeah.
they show it. It was a
That's what it was.
Speaking of Jim Carrey, dog, this fool right here swears.
Dumb and Dumber, dog.
Dumb and Dumber.
Greatest fucking movie of all time.
Greatest comedy movie
No.
of all time.
That's a hard argument. Comedy wise,
Bro, Superbad beats the
greatest
fuck out
Jim
of that.
Carrey movie,
Hell
maybe.
no.
Superbad beats the fuck out
Superbad.
of that.
Hey, but nothing's better than Coming to America.
No, I'm saying greatest Jim Carrey movie, maybe. but
No.
not greatest
Ace
comedy
Ventura.
movie. Ace Ventura was cool.
The first one, dog,
It was
with Ray
cool.
Finkel.
It was cool, but like Dumb and Dumber was different, dog. It was that shit was comedy, fool.
It just built up for every fucking act. Boom, boom, joke, joke, joke.
The
joke,
soundtrack
joke.
was hard.
Yeah, but nothing beats Coming to America.
That's what I'm saying. Like all the OG movies like that.
Coming to America,
Harlem Nights. Coming to America.
Kingpin.
Kingpin was a shit.
Those are my okay. Look, top comedies, dog. All right. Coming to America.
Okay.
Number
Yeah.
2 for me. It might not hold up to this day, but when it first fucking came out on me, I was so fucking proud to be American, dog. Is Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke.
All right.
That's number 2. Number 3 for comedies, I'm going to go with Kingpin.
Okay.
Number 4, I'm going to go with Harlem Nights. And number 5, I'm going to go with Superbad.
Superbad deserves it for sure.
I mean, I know Jim Carrey deserves to be in there, but not to me, not my culture, not the society, not the environment I grew up in. Like, hey, dog, it was cool, but like, I would rather watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation than Dumb and Dumber.
No way.
How high?
Get out of here.
How high?
How high
You're
is that?
so young. Like,
How
first of
high
all,
is up
like
there?
you're so young. Like the shit you bring up.
Okay, let X go now.
Like
You don't think How High is up there?
No, top five.
Top five
Oh,
comedies. No
mine's-
ranking though. No ranking. Just fucking
I'm
spit them out.
ranking, but go ahead.
Yeah. Superbad.
tough. How high?
No,
is
no, no. I'm
how,
just saying 1 through 5. I
How
don't know.
high is a poor man's Cheech and Chong?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
a
go
black
ahead,
man's
go
Cheech
ahead.
You don't have to
Chong.
rank them. Just spit them out, fool.
He didn't. He didn't say 8. He'd be like dialogue.
8 mile.
8 mile.
How-
8
okay.
mile. 8 mile. 8
First,
mile.
Superbad.
Superbad.
For you, that one.
Man, you guys are going to hate all the ones I like.
Come on.
Knocked
Oh,
Up.
for real. All right. Jurapido and Jurapido.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Go ahead, dog. Hey, this fool probably hasn't even seen 5 comedies. What else?
Keep going.
Fuck. How High? But that one didn't work.
How High is funny, but it's not. But
All
it
right.
is.
That's number 3. You got 2 more.
Let's see. What are yours, Eddie?
Go ahead.
What?
finish.
What do you?
Go ahead, Eddie. Go ahead, Eddie.
All right. Top
Coming
5 comedies.
to
Eddie.
America is number 1.
Yeah.
No ranking. Just let it be. fool.
No, we're
No, I'm
ranking.
going to ranking.
All right. All right.
Coming to America is number 1. Oh, what's the second one? I just had it in my head. You said it too, but fuck, you said it like later than me.
I did Kingpin.
What's the other one?
My first was Coming to America, Up in Smoke, Harlem Nights.
There you go. Right. Coming to America, Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights is underrated, dog. People don't realize that shit. Harlem Nights.
That had Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. Right?
Kingpin number 3.
Number
4, I'll go Dumb and Dumber. It's the same director. And then 5 I gotta put Harold the Kumar, dog.
Okay,
The
that's
first
cool.
one
Yeah.
for 5.
Hey, that's cool.
That's
Giving 'em some
different
love.
generations of. If you look at it, that's different Cheech and Chong generation right there. If you look at
Yep,
all the movies
biters.
that bit it
Harold
She-
Kumar did it the best, biting.
without
They
biting,
definitely
Yeah.
made it their own for
Yeah.
sure.
they bit without biting.
Yeah,
too
they're their
hard.
own generation.
But all these stoner movies are all a reflection of Cheech and Chong original shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neil
Hey,
Patrick
you
Harris
notice
killed that
Xavier
shit,
didn't
fool.
mention Cheech and Chong once.
At all. He said 8 Mile 8 times.
He didn't even mention Up in Smoke.
Austin Powers.
All right, all right, all right.
the fuck out of here, dog.
I fucking love you,
Hey,
Ed.
no,
He's like the one with. He's like the one with Beyonce was good,
fuck with Austin
dog.
Powers.
Austin
That's
Powers
my
is hard.
shit.
I don't care what anyone says, dog.
But only the first one, not the other
Xavier's
ones.
like Sex of the City.
No, Richard Pryor would never lose his mojo. dog.
my
Okay,
top 5.
hold on. Let me ask you, Vic. Victor. Vic
American
Damone.
Pie. How
Yes,
about American
sir.
Pie? American
American
Pie's up
Pie
there.
was good too.
Okay,
I'm not
what's
gonna
your
lie.
top 5, dog?
All right. Obviously, Dumb and Dumber number 1 by a mile.
By 8 Mile?
Still be friends. Best soundtrack though. Their soundtrack was hard.
All right. Dumb and Dumber number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, Half Baked. Just because I see that shit as like
Half Baked was hard.
It was hard.
if you grew up a stoner while that fucking movie fucking was on, you fucking watched
It
that
was
shit
before its time.
religiously, dog.
You know, hey, Half Bake is my, like,
I watched that. I think
it's my asterisk.
All right. What about
They kill Killer Bee.
Pineapple Express? No, that
It's
show's kind of
dope,
funny.
but it's
It's
not.
still a good movie.
Go
but
ahead,
there's
dog.
Hold on.
too many- there's
So
too
what's
many
what's
good
number what's number
films.
1?
Dumb and Dumber,
Uh huh.
Half Baked,
Uh huh.
Old School,
Okay.
and then I would say
Even
Old
X
School
is
is
like,
good. Old
no,
School's
but
a
it's
dog.
not up there.
No.
No, Old School's a
Full
good.
sec-
Not up
classic,
there.
That's
dog.
Todd
That's like
Phillips.
Hot Tub Time
Not
Machine.
up there.
It's stupid.
Dude,
It's
that's
not up
Todd
there. Go ahead,
Phillips,
dog.
It's a great
All right.
direction.
All your
Finishing it
movies
up.
are controversial.
Yeah,
Finishing
all these
it
movies
up.
are early 2000s. I noticed
Finishing
that.
it up. All right. Continuing.
Continuing now, functioner.
Half Baked. Obviously, Dumb and Dumber. And I just said Old School. I would say Project X is fucking hilarious.
Dude, you're watching.
Oh,
You have no cinematography.
No, let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
I'm starting my own podcast. SideDick cinematography, where I'm going to break these films down.
Project X. Go
The
ahead.
last one,
That
I
is
would
the menace.
say... No. I would say probably... No.
The Little Rascals.
Hey, this fool said bridesmaids.
I'm going to replace
Scary movie.
Project X with Anchorman.
Anchorman's cool.
That's not the same as we're
And
talking
then,
Hey, let him go.
and then
Let him go.
Cheech and Chong, dog.
Yo, I think you guys
You
are missing
put-
one of the
No
best.
ranking though. No ranking. It's just
so you
it's
put
just my
Anchorman
top
for
5 up
Cheech
there.
and Chong?
I know George is gonna be on the boat.
'Cause not.
What about Step Brothers? That's a
Okay,
great movie.
Okay, look, stop.
You
stop,
gotta throw
stop.
that in there.
Stop. Step Brothers is fire, but it's better acting than it's comedy.
I agree to that.
Like when I coming to America, from beginning to fucking end,
Right.
is Mike
That's number
Tyson
one.
knockout, punch out, uppercuts,
That's
dog.
number one. That's,
Yeah.
that's the fucking...
At that time, fool, Eddie Murphy was god of this shit.
Yeah, Eddie was a god.
God.
dog.
You know what I mean? I loved Eddie. I was just more like, yo, you're doing Richard Pryor but better, so I was mad. You know what I mean? Like, look, fool, on the real,
That's why I put Heart of Nights number 2.
Yeah.
For that reason.
hey, La India Maria, I watched that shit more than I watched a lot of this other shit.
Yeah, India Maria was
The
classic.
Heart of Nights is fucking
Fucking
funny.
hilarious.
The thing is, Pryor never had that face to fucking be a star, dog. Look at that ugly
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he did.
dog.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
dog, he's
about?
a star bigger than anybody.
No,
He's a Superman.
Yeah, TV syndication.
Movie wise,
Yeah,
though, I only
movies.
remember that fool from fucking what's that one where
No,
he
he
played
did
a toy?
movies,
Yeah,
dog.
Yeah, exactly, because you're young,
He
dog.
did,
Or
dog, he did
Hear
Hear
No
No
Evil,
Evil, See No
See No
Evil.
Evil.
Hey, but look,
All
let me
that.
tell you something. Back
Well,
in the days,
I didn't
Richard
know.
Pryor, he was the first ever black man to dog. It's not even like that. Look, I hate to say he was the first ever black man, but I know what it is because I'm Chicano and they're not giving me the break. Richard took that shit without like, hey, dog, top payroll, todo beating
Didn't give a fuck.
everybody with straight skill.
Even when he wasn't beaten, he goes, man, Bill Cosby got mad at my jokes, Richard. He goes, man,
Yeah.
tell that motherfucker I said suck my dick.
My dick.
Well, that's why he's regarded as a goat for you know.
He is the GOAT.
Dog,
He
when
is
I
the
get in
GOAT.
the main room with George,
Stand-up
I'm like, where
wise.
did Richard do
Stand-up
coke
wise.
at? I'm doing coke there.
Stand up wise and acting wise.
Comedy act down to give it to Jim Carrey, fool.
I mean, you can give it to Jim Carrey, but
That's acting. It's not stand up. Pryor was a fucking marksman, dog. This fool
dude,
practiced
his
craft.
acting was
Pryor was a great actor, dog.
everything.
It was amazing.
You have you seen JoJo and the Dancer?
Yeah, dog, he's smoking crack.
Yeah, like yo, dog.
Dog, you
like,
know how hard
I'm
it is
gonna,
to-
I got the. I owe you a DVD.
Dog, you know how hard it is to smoke crack pretending when you
Yeah.
do smoke crack?
Yeah, that's funny.
That
as
was
fuck.
a great actor, dog. He had to pretend to smoke crack when he actually did smoke crack.
Okay, now let's talk about like a possible mention. Like, so look, dog. Like,
Honorable
hey,
mention?
Like, look. I love all those movies I talked about, but when I'm coked out or I'm high as fuck, I always go to Grandma's Boy. Grandma's Boy, for some fucking reason.
Hey, that's
That's
the
just
king,
smacks.
Adam Sandler, dog.
Yeah, but it wasn't him.
It was his company.
But yeah, exactly. It's like, look, Eddie, if you made a fucking rap album and I sponsored it, I didn't do it.
that's still yours.
You
though.
did it.
You sponsored it.
Yeah.
He gave look, dog.
He is king, dog.
The
He
difference
is king.
between look, dog. Grandma's Boy was Adam Sandler's baby. They don't even know,
But he's not
But
in
he-
it, no writing, no nothing.
but he's in there, dog.
His production
He gave
company.
his boys like how you would do. He gave them the power, like be
Yeah,
something
but
successful.
I gave you the power, but you did it. You know what I'm trying to say?
and they did it.
Yeah, no, dude, Grandma's Boy is fucking
Fire,
ridiculous.
dog.
Is
Yeah,
there a
'cause-
reason that there's not an awards for comedy movies? Because there isn't, right? Am I wrong?
I mean,
Wow.
how?
Acting is known as an art.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Emmys and shit.
it's just
They-
dog.
they-
it's
they-
just all different. You
They
know
take
what I mean?
it like look, dog. They take acting as an art. So when
Yeah.
comedy is not an art to them.
Look,
So-
homie, it's all confusion, my boy. Because when I first started comedy, everybody was like, "Yo, dog, you got to start doing white shows because white people buy tickets.
That's why I love that post you posted, fool. Like,
Yeah.
at the store, like, look, homie, they told me to grow my
Yeah,
hair.
and
They
at
told
the end
me
of the
this
day,
and that,
no white
and
people
I'm
bought my tickets.
still
I'm not
here.
mad at them because I don't relate to them.
Straight
It's like,
up.
look, your people that buy your tickets is who's going to relate to you. And that's what I'm trying to say about Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor related to the motherfucking world without
Everybody.
the internet, without anything. Without anything.
Imagine a Richard Pryor now with the internet.
It would have been fucking over. Like, ridiculous records broke, dog. Ridiculous.
Prior?
He
He
would have
been
OD'd.
canceled a long time ago.
He would
for
have
sure.
no. He wouldn't have been canceled.
I
He would
can
have
see him on
OD'd.
live smoking
Or at least a
rock.
try.
He's too good to be canceled, dude. He
They
would
won't,
have.
they won't cancel him.
Dog, Richard Pryor would have fucking
They
podcast.
they love Pryor,
the Richard
dog.
Pryor podcast.
Done.
Get the
They
fuck
love
out of
Pryor.
here.
That shit
Hey,
you showed me
homie.
the NBC shit. You was like,
Yeah.
looks like I'll be here till next week, and they handcuff
Yeah,
him in there. Like,
dude, Richard Pryor had his own TV show like Dave Chappelle.
and he wrote it to
And-
them being him locked in there.
Yeah, and
killed.
they were like, they only accepted like 5% of what he did.
So the shit he did was the shit that they didn't want.
Yeah, and it's still killed.
Dog, the end of the show, they back up. The camera zooming
Yeah,
on them.
there's a line
and they
in
back
front of
up,
him.
dog, and he's handcuffed
Because he's
like,
trying to quit the show.
Yeah, he's like, I'll see you next week, y'all.
Yeah.
Was it like one day? It was
It was
like
like a Saturday Night Live, but Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
when Chappelle's like, "Don't like me too much, they're gonna come take me away."
No,
No, he was beyond that. He was the fucking-
he wanted to be took away before took away was mentioned.
He was the fucking, what they call that shit, the line. Like, he was the motherfucking one that was the graph. Like,
He was the balls. Fool.
he was the, what he was doing, that's what you want to do. He was doing that.
And
Yeah,
and like it's hard to imagine, my boy, but dog, this is a time where racism is in effect. And this dog, I don't know what it is. Like, hey, fool, I remember being in prison and I was like, you know what, man, I want to get a Richard Pryor tattoo. And I told myself in the head, damn, fool, I'll get stabbed if I had Richard Pryor on me
In the tattoo, huh?
in the prison. Like, hey, dog,
It's
Richard
politics,
Pryor's that
dog.
powerful. He almost got me stabbed.
That's politics.
You really had to consider getting stabbed for Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
He's all,
I
Daddy,
mean,
could we watch Richard Pryor, Daddy?
Yeah.
That's like my first fucking memory of Richard Pryor. Seeing him in
I didn't see it
toys.
until I was older.
Dude, when he
But-
goes in the wheel,
Fool, like, come on.
have you seen Brewster's Millions?
That's the one with Dan Aykroyd too, right?
Yeah.
Where he fucking comes through and he has blackface and shit.
No.
And
No,
they're
that's
in
the
the
other one,
they're in
yeah.
the train.
That's-
No, that's Eddie Murphy. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
That's Trading Places.
Yeah.
That's a classic too, dog. I just saw
And
that.
Brewster's
shit.
Millions, I guess he gets like so much money given to him that
Oh, he's got to spend it every day, right?
But like not contribute to him.
He's got to
Right.
spend it on like non-selfish reasons.
But you know what, dog? For all any of my listeners that are out there that are like 18, 19, 21, hey, homie, y'all fools are the future, dog. And these fools did it at your age. And I fucked up that I didn't do it at your age. I had the talent. I just didn't, like, think they would like it. And now that I'm doing what I thought didn't like, they like, do it, my friends. Please. Right, X?
Yeah, especially now with the internet. Imagine if you would have had the internet.
I did have it full,
But you didn't have it like the way like
But like I had
now.
the internet where I was like, "Fuck that shit, homie! I'm from the streets."
Yeah, like
There's
I've always
bitches
said, like
getting naked
like
on the internet right
Mitch
now, dog. Dude,
Mitch Hedberg, if he had like a TikTok because he had like one-liners,
No,
I think he
Mitch
would.
Hedberg was different, dog. Like, look, like he didn't need that. Mitch Hedberg, what he needed was a rehab counselor.
Yeah.
Like Mitch Hedberg made SideDick Eddie look Christian, dog.
Like, George is my rehab, dog. Like, if I'm like, yo, George, should I just chill? Like, chill. No, chill.
So Hedberg was a clean comedian on the mic, off the mic, dog.
Yeah, but you know what trips me out about you is you love Bill Hicks.
Yeah. Bill Hicks is
Who
definitely-
introduced you to Bill Hicks? Like, that's what fucks me up for because you're like so Mexicano.
All right.
Isn't it crazy how Bill Hicks is that good? He fucking jumped in your path.
Bro, well, there's the thing. Once Bill Hicks passed away, there was a bunch of bands that in
Rock
the
and roll
mid-90s,
bands?
rock and roll bands
Name
that
some, please.
that dedicated albums to him. Like Radiohead, they dedicated the bands to him. Rage Against the Machine, they dedicated a fucking album to him once he passed.
Wow.
Tool, which was the main band that introduced me
The
to Bill
most
Hicks.
hugest band of that.
Yeah. They actually put a whole portrait up on one of their albums, on their second album called Anima. And, like, they actually use...
Damn, Victor spitting some game. Vick Damone.
They use Bill Hicks jokes to write songs.
Oh, wow.
Bill Hicks had this bit about L.A. falling to the ground from an earthquake, and it's Arizona Bay after. That's what they're calling, like, once L.A. hits the fucking ground, because L.A., you know, it's...
That'll never hit the ground.
like, once an earthquake hits and L.A. is the first one to fucking go, they made a whole song about it, and they referenced Bill Hicks' statement about that shit, too. Like, yeah, you know, he had a joke that he said the remains are going to be called Arizona Bay, and they were calling, like, the whole fucking song was just about an earthquake happening in L.A., and they're calling it Arizona Bay, and that album had a picture of Bill Hicks.
That's
like,
fucking dog. I want that to happen, dog, to me.
You gotta,
That's just
yeah,
dope,
that's...
Hey, but imagine that, though, fool. If L.A. ever had an earthquake and everybody fucked up, you know what that means, Xavier? It's Tijuana's going to come repair that shit immediately.
Dog, that border's coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hicks was, like...
So, how did...
They had his monologue before a song called Third Eye, which is about taking acid, and he's really fighting the war on drugs with, like, simplicity shit about... You never hear a bad story about drugs, you know, like, you never hear a good story about drugs. Correction. It's a good story about drugs.
Too, man.
Yeah, it's a good story about drugs. You always hear the bad story about drugs from the news. And he was, like, imitating how a good story on drugs would be, which was like, yo, this one took acid, and he found out that we're all one. Everything is fucking a vibration, and, like, you are the fucking facilitator of your own reality. And I just, like, fuck, dog. Like, I took acid, and I want to go see Tool, and after that, I was just...
You're hooked on that shit.
Yeah, fool. And Bill Hicks, I got the CD in my fucking truck. Like, I'll show you I'll show you the picture of that. Like, that they a full picture that they dedicated that fool. And they showed him as a doctor hitting the funny bone of the fucking lead singer.
Wow.
Yeah, he's big, fool. Like, big dog. He's what they say, a comedian's comedian. That if you understand him, you get a better understanding of what stand-up comedy is, especially to the people that work it, you know? Like, a comedian's comedian.
Damn, thank you for schooling me.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know, fool. You know, I'm just
No,
letting you
Joey
know,
Diaz is considered that.
Yeah,
Joey
exactly,
Diaz is
dog.
considered that. Hey, dog, Joey Diaz, you've been there, X.
Yeah.
Like, look, dog, Joey Diaz will sell out the comedy show, and then he'll sell out the parking lot with all comedians.
He's like, hey, sidekick.
Yeah, and you know what he calls Eddie? Sidekick. He's like, hey, sidekick's here.
Last time I seen he goes, how you been, sidekick?
Calls me X-Men.
Yeah, he calls
X-Men.
What's up, X-Men?
X-Men. That's
Hey,
Joey,
fellas,
dog.
we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. So, yo, we took an extra break. I want to do the podcast a little longer, so this is my intro to come back in. Yo, just so y'all fools know, SideDick Eddie no longer works at House of Eden. He works at TJ Showgirls. And hey, homie, welcome back, dog. How you feeling about that, dog? Hey, dog, House of Eden, you were like Odell Beckham when he was in Cleveland.
Exactly, dog. First of all, fuck Buddha. That fat fuck, all he did was talk all fucking day in the office. Dog, you know what we used to tell bitches, dog, when they get hired? Like, oh, you ever been to a doctor appointment, bitch? You about to be talking to the doctor right now. I seen the fool talk to this girl for 3 hours, dog. And you know what's crazy is I'm the fucking difference. Like, bitches will be like, yo, homie, like, you know what we love about you, Eddie? Like, you just don't even look at us. You take your ID, you copy it, and you put it straight to work. And this motherfucker would talk to him for like 3 fucking hours, dog. Like,
About what?
about dumb shit, fool. That shit didn't make no sense, dog. Like, shit that he never had. He's like, yo, I used to run this club, that club. Like, if you ran these clubs, then why are you here at House of Eden?
Nah, hey, for House of Eden is like,
It's
you remember the Vin Diesel movies, Pitch Black?
Yeah.
Like, it's
That was my prison, dog.
yeah, exactly.
That was my dog. When I left shit happened at TJ's and I went to the house to eat and I was like, yo, you guys don't want to do this, you guys don't want to do that. Like I was motivated to make money. I'm like, we should do this, that, and they were like, nah, dog, all we do is just sit in the office and tell stories from 10 years ago, dog. I'm like, that's it, fool? Like you fools want to make fucking money? But I'm back on the team, dog. TJ Showgirls.
For reals, come in and see Eddie on Wednesdays in the daytime. Vic, where do you
bitch.
see
Hey, bitch.
strip club?
I'm playing for my flight too, bitch.
Yeah. Hey,
What's up,
you
dog?
notice it's evolving? The stripper game, that you've been in it for a little longer now.
Yeah, 5 years or so.
It's
About-
evolving now.
5 years?
Yeah, especially with inflation hitting, dog, you see the difference. Like,
Right?
who's coming to spend and who's just
Inflation?
bullshitting, dog.
Real pervs don't give a fuck about inflation.
Nah,
Man.
hell no. There, we got PlayStation 5s.
And our real pervs got money, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Always.
To any other DJ out there, I want you to understand this. Girls have customers. So as a DJ, you have to treat the girls as a customer. Like if you're a DJ, you better have girls ready to come in for you, ready to back you up. You know what I mean by that?
Very true, man.
Right or wrong?
Yep. It's like Field of Dreams.
Oh shit.
If you build it, they will come.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of karaoke nights
Nah.
with these two fuckers working together.
We always do all the time.
I mean, we're responsible about those late night karaoke nights. You
That's
know
the
what I'm
difference
saying?
between us, X. Like, you don't show up on Memorial Day because your car's getting worked on. But you have a hybrid Honda Civic. What got worked on your car?
Gas pump, dog. Shit happens.
How's a hybrid Prius?
Do you know what hybrid means? You know how dumb you sound? Hybrid
does that
means
mean?
Gas and electric.
I don't even buy hybrid weed.
You know, every time I think of hybrid, I think of the worst drivers on the road, dog. Prius owners, fool.
I think of weed.
Prius
Hybrid.
owners are
That's
the
what
worst.
I said.
Prius owners are the worst drivers?
By a mile, fool.
Why?
Any model, dog.
Why?
Because they got that fucking turbo button ready to go at any time, dog. They throw that shit on and just cut everybody off, fool. Fuck Prius drivers. If you drive a Prius, thank you for saving the environment, but don't drive like a fucking asshole. That's all I'm saying.
All right. I mean, I've never been cut off by a Prius. What happened to you, fool? Why you feel like this, right,
I
X?
think his ex-girlfriend owned
you got
the
a
Prius
truck,
or
fool.
something.
You have a truck, fool. You have like the Nissan Altima truck.
I've been cross country, dog. Different states, Priuses are always the worst, dog. Because I've been shotgunning one. My cousin had it, and I'm like, dog, you fucking suck at driving. And I see it in L.A., too. It's all bad, fool. Prius drivers, you're not even driving a minivan. You're driving a macro van, you know? Like,
Nah.
smaller than a fucking minivan.
You know what's weird about driving nowadays is people that cut you off are usually people you can't beat up. Like when I started driving in the early 90s and the early 2000s, like people that cut you off, they were like SideDick Eddies. They're like, what's up, homie? You want to throw down? Let's throw down. Like now when you get cut off, they put their phones out on you. They're like, say something. Say something.
There's the camera crew out there.
Yeah, but you know what's cool, dog, is I learned to realize if you cut me off and you did it without making me break, you're
Yeah,
good.
as long as I don't see your face in that mirror looking
Yeah.
back at me or
You're
any
good.
finger gestures, you're cool.
Yeah, you're
Don't
good.
trip on that shit, dog. I'll give you the go ahead right
Just
away.
put your lights on. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to fucking go to the right, put the right light.
Sometimes they don't need to.
What
They're
if they put their
smooth
hand
enough.
down, dog? They're
You
like,
know what? I'm a fucking guilty of that shit, too, dog. I'm not going to lie.
But fuck it. Hey, if you don't hit me and I don't get pulled over, fuck it. I'm good. Like the other day, I almost fought this fool in the parking lot, dog. Because he was like, yo, you parked in my spot. And I said, how was it your spot if I parked in it? That's
That
like
does make a
showing
lot
up
of
to a
sense,
strip
yeah.
club and I get the girl you want before you. Like, hey, fool, I got here first.
I
I
like
was
to
more
wait.
determined. My bad you're with your family.
I ordered the same sandwich as you. I'm just waiting on it.
No, I'm not even waiting. I went in. Like, this fool was waiting on the other side for a car to pull out, and then I was like, why am I waiting? I could just go in. And I went in.
Very true.
If it happens to... Look, the things I do, if they happen to me, I have to accept them in parking if I do it too.
That's a stoic nature, dog.
Stop using fucking big words, dog.
I was saying, like, like stoic, dog.
And now
But,
it's time for another ranting with SideDick Eddie. Congratulations to all you fat bitches out there. It's fucking June and you still haven't made your summer weight. You should have got the surgery, bitch. Tummy tuck, BBL, go to hell. Whatever it is. Guess what? Summertime, you still look like you. Upgrade up, bitch. It's easy. You should put your tax check on yourself instead of your man. Got new flannels, new Cortezes. Now your belly looks gross. It's okay, though, because guess what? There's a second bracket tax thing coming up. Lancaster bitches still ain't getting shit.
But we'll be in Palmdale.
We'll be in Palmdale
July
for all
1st,
my
right,
haters.
July 1st, Palmdale. Get your tickets at GeorgePComedy.com.
What's up, Vic? Before we end this shit, what do you want people to know about you, dog? Like, you're okay. Look, you're a DJ that I know. Victor has a high intelligence in early '90s, 2000 East Coast hip hop, and a very highly intelligence in rock and roll, classic rock. And your funk game is. You went from a sophomore. You're in your senior year now. You're about to go to college.
Letterman, huh?
Yeah, you got the Letterman's jacket, dog.
I got 4 stripes, dog.
So, what's up? What do you want? And your Dave Chappelle quotes are on fire, but
Do you do them like while you're on the mic as a DJ sometimes?
Nah, dog. It's like a natural occurrence, fool. Like it's you gotta squeeze it in when the time is right, fool. You understand?
Is he anything like you guys? Like, is he funny with the? You know how you? I mean,
He's
you guys make
funny,
me
but
laugh
he's
when
a
I guys.
different funny.
Yeah.
I'm a sarcastic asshole on the mic, dog.
No, he's not. He thinks he is, but he's not. He's good.
Such a sweetheart.
I tell
No,
these
like,
fools,
see what I mean? Like, he's that kind of fool that's like, I'll slap anybody, but like walks grandmas across the street.
I tell these fools like, yo, Pornhub is free on your phone.
Like, how do you pull up a
Don't
girl?
waste your time here.
Like, how do you pull up a girl?
What do you mean pull up a girl?
Like, you know how George does that.
No,
that
he
voice?
does it his
Oh,
style.
he doesn't got a voice. Like, yeah, I want to see his
Right,
voice.
of course,
You got that
yeah.
DJ voice?
Yeah,
Not
of course.
right now with the bumps.
Hold on.
Yo,
Let me hear it, dog.
Alrighty, gentlemen, getting back to that stage action. We got the beautiful Blasey. You tip, they strip, we keep the marathon going. Once again, fellas, more money thrown, the more honey shown. So make yourself be known. Tipping real wide open for you. Here we go, round number 1. Blasey.
Is that the song? Is that what you said when Buddha got mad at you? I was like,
I was doing Buddha the favor, and this one got all pissed off at me,
He
dog.
got so mad at you, dog.
You know, Eddie was over there doing everything, dog, by
I'm in the
himself.
office doing the paperwork, dog. And he was like, yo, you let Vick go in the booth? I'm like, so fucking what?
He's like,
What's your
"Dog,
fucking
I'm trying to
problem?
keep this shit flowing.
There's people here and he's keeping them going on his choice. I didn't even ask him. I said, yo, Vick, I'm gonna do paperwork. Can you put girls up? Like, he goes, nah, homie, there's girls and guys here. I'm gonna put them up. I'm like, go ahead, do what you gotta do. This fucking fat fuck walks in. He's like, why is Vick in the booth for? Like, I'm like, fat fuck, why aren't you?
Because he fits.
I go, why aren't you in the booth, fool? Like, you should have been here 10 minutes earlier. This fool's over here covering you fat fuck.
Yeah, nah, after that, I'm just like, all right, dog, no worries. I know where you come from, dog.
Yeah, dog. Hey,
good fool.
hey, dog. I'll say it right now on the podcast. I don't give a fuck. Hey, dog. Some chick was like, "Man, Buddha, that fool's a trick." He goes, "He just gives me money." Buddha, look at you, dog. I'm tired of you taking money out of the safe and putting a little note that says $600, Buddha. And then the owner Ron comes in. I gotta explain to him like, "Yo, Buddha took $600 out of the safe because of you."
Gave it to her.
Come on, dog. Like, hey, homie, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. If you worked out as much as you taught, you'd be skinny like us, dog.
Vick Damone, thank you for coming, my boy.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure, dog.
Fuck House Eater.
X.
What's up? Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get to 20,000. My camera's off, but yeah, that's it. Go to George P. Comedy. Go to George P. Comedy. We got shows coming up.
Yeah, hey, I got shows coming up. Yes. Go to georgepcomedy.com, buy tickets, and yo, I'm not sorry for taking Monday off. We had to give support to our country.
I was here.
I know, but we got to give support to our country, and we might start a GoFundMe for Xavier's gas pump.
Mine ain't even working, eh?
Yeah,
Right?
his ain't even working.
Mine, dog, we could.
What should we do with those $50?
We're gonna get a sack with this.
No, we're gonna give it back.
We're gonna get a sack with it.
We're gonna give it back.
DM us if we
Yeah,
can have
dog.
it.
I didn't look, dog. I didn't start that shit. Like she started.
No, we started it.
We all
Yeah.
started for fun, just to see what was up. I guess none of you fools give a fuck about me.
All right, they're like, "Oh, you fly all
That's it.
day."
That's it. They're like, but you know what it was? I think they realized how much money they know I have. They're like, nah, you have
They're like,
money,
"This fool
fool.
shut up at the new Ben Davis shirt after the
Like, you have
GoFundMe."
money, fool. Like, you kicked out Angie, dog, and got her U-Haul.
You think they forgot? You think they forgot about your fucking Apple Watch that you flexed on everybody for?
Always,
like, yeah,
dog.
fool.
Always. That bitch stole it, but I got another one right away.
That's what's up, yo. This is George Perez Stories, episode 272. We took Monday off for our country. Thank you for tuning in today on Thursday. Once again, go to my website, georgepcomedy.com. All tickets are under events. We're coming to your city very soon. Shout out to everybody not changing up and doing you. Take a shower, brown power. Late.